Christina Horner. I've been a fan of the show since day one, and I'm moderating this panel because I do this vlogging thing for real. But these guys have done a really, really fantastic job of
faking it.
Of faking it. So I moderated this panel a year ago, and that feels like such a long time ago. There's so many more of you here today. The show is over. A year has gone by since then. How do you guys feel?
I feel really
Ashley,
good.
go.
Good. Feel good.
A little bit sick. I don't know.
Aww.
Drink your tea.
You deserve it.
He's here even though he's a little under the weather.
No one touch him. I guess no one's going to answer the real question.
I think there's a sense of there's a bittersweetness. I think we all had an amazing experience together. We're all friends, remarkably so, because that doesn't always happen on every project you work on. But there is also kind of the neat joy that the internet is forever. So the show will always live on and garner new fans, and we can all revisit it whenever we want. And there's something very amazing about that.
Yeah. I think we all feel really proud of it and really happy to have been a part of it.
Yeah, and it's really, it's a testament to you guys. It's people like you that keep the show going even though it's over, you know? So thank you for that.
Woo!
Thank you.
Definitely going back and doing all of the commentary that's going to be on the DVDs and being asked all the questions about our year together helped us look back on our time and watch episodes we hadn't seen in a while. So it was really kind of crazy to look back on those days.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just say thanks to you guys, because like the process of doing those commentary and the interviews that you'll see on the featurettes and the DVD was just such a nostalgic journey back through like everything. And yeah, I mean,
I think
some of us were here last year and some, yeah, go.
Oh, I was just going to say, I think for a lot of us who do theater, we're very used to the kind of impermanence of working on a project and having it disappear from our lives, and there's something very, I think, wonderful and beautiful about it. Clearly it's staying with us because we're all here still, and you're all here still, but there's something really lovely about getting to do something for that long and getting to be so engaged in a story and telling a story to people, and then kind of releasing it and letting people experience it as they will, but we kind of get to let it go and see what it continues to do now.
So the show was obviously wildly successful, and I think, as far as I know, it was much different from anything any of you guys had done before you were cast in the show. What was the biggest impact that this experience had on your life, and the lasting effect that you think it will have on, you know, your acting in the future or future projects?
These people. I mean, the fact that like we now have people who are engaged in our careers and care what we do next, that's extraordinary. That's incredible. There are a lot of regular working actors who don't have that, and it's such an amazing, meaningful thing that, you know, I get messages on a daily basis saying, what are you doing next? When can I see you in something else? And that's such a gift and so extraordinary, and I still can't believe it. I can't believe that anyone cares who I am or what I'm in next. So that's, I mean, you know, of course it has impacts on the industry and stuff, but the fact that we actually have fans is extraordinary and wonderful, and thank you so much.
Yeah, I would say it's very rare to have, because we live in LA, and we're in a community of actors, and it's rare to get involved in a project that people care about this much, and especially something that's so new and unique in that, I mean, especially for the girls who started the show, they had no idea what it would become. I had a little more idea, and the people who came later into the process knew, but it's so, yeah, it's so rare to have to tell a story that so many people connect to. Just the gratitude is so overwhelming.
So I think the idea of actors playing vloggers is obviously a very new thing that hasn't happened too many times before. And something that I'm genuinely curious about is, do you think that the internet, to an extent, still sees you as your characters as you interact on the internet, or do you think that, you know, that ended? We'll be talking about that at the end of Lizzie Bennet Diaries coming out tomorrow. Don't you worry. But genuinely, just for all of you.
I think some people, I think it depends on the level of engagement. I think people who, follow me on Twitter and Tumblr and whatever have, a little bit more perspective of me being a human being who's not Lizzie Bennet. But yeah, I mean, I hear also a lot that people do. I don't mind. I love Lizzie. I mean, it's not like people think I'm George Wickham,
And other people are to their characters. I mean, you are very much like Lizzie, whereas Wes isn't a total, I think.
Jury's out on Wes. No, we love Wes.
I always get a kick out of, like on my YouTube channel, Mr. Cheesy Pop. I always love it because I get comments on there all the time from people that are just discovering it, like, oh, I actually like you. You're not like Mr. Collins. Wait, this is weird. You actually talk normally. I'm like, well, sometimes I do. But yeah, it's funny to see how people see you first on the show and then come and see you as a normal person, semi-normal. And they're like, oh, you're okay. I like you now.
I think what's so nice too.
Into the mic, into the mic.
Hello.
There we go.
Gotta speak into it. I think what's nice about the way the show is set up in a vlogging style is that it creates such intimacy between the characters that we built and all of you, which has been nice. And I think that the fans are also able to separate that it's, this is a scripted show, that we're not actually coming on and vlogging as ourselves, that it's been written, that we have characters established. And so I hope that's why it's been so impactful, because people are able to watch it on a more personal level.
But you haven't had anyone like throw eggs at you at LeakyCon so far?
No peaches? They're in season.
No, everybody's been surprisingly nice. I haven't gotten hit in the face, so it's been great. Thank you.
I will say though, people do not believe that Daniel and I are not related. They refuse to believe.
I don't believe it.
I'm okay with it, that's fine, but they refuse to believe that we're not related.
Even their two different sets of parents refuse to believe that they're
My own brother is like, I'm adopted, that is your real brother.
I can't tell. We wanted to reveal actually here that we are actually like,
Do it now?
this whole time. So.
Wanted to wait and like,
It's kind of wonderful because it's definitely not something I feel like that's been done before with actors, and it's definitely not an experience that any of us have had where we're actually talking to you, our audience, as our characters. And yeah, it's been really wonderful, and I don't mind that. I don't mind that people associate me with Lydia in that way, because that's not something you get to do all the time, and I think it's totally brand new, and one of the reasons that this show is so exciting and has been loved so much. And I think it only adds to, the fake reality of it, Like, I loved getting into that, and I loved her interacting with you all in that way. It's been really, really neat.
another question?
Here, because you're really, really excited.
Hi. I was just wondering what all of your favorite fandoms are.
Favorite fandoms? Go. Real quick.
Do you mean
Harry
things
Potter.
that I'm a fan of, or if I'm a fan of the fandom?
that you're a fan of.
That I'm a fan of?
Yes.
I'm a big Star Trek fan. And one of the super cool things about LeakyCon, and just about ever since I kind of became really present on social media, is I spent my entire life not talking about how much I love Star Trek because I got made fun of a lot for it when I was a kid. And now I get to talk about how much I love it and connect with other people about it, and I've become friends with Will Wheaton, and it's just amazing.
Didn't he kiss you on the cheek?
What?
Didn't Will Wheaton kiss you on the cheek?
What did you say about Will Wheaton?
He kissed you on the cheek. You planted
He kissed me on the cheek?
Yeah.
I've had dinner at his house. We're
All right,
buds.
okay. Just putting it out there. All right.
He's a big fan of
Will
Lizzie
Wheaton's
Bennet
never kissed-
Diaries.
Will Wheaton's never kissed you on the cheek?
I think he knows who I am.
I thought that was just part of being a person.
He's kissed you all on the cheek too, right? Will? Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
You guys? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Favorite fandoms, go.
I feel redundant. I love Lord of the Rings.
I'd also like to second that and one-up you with Game of Thrones.
I am reading the books and I really like them. Okay? I also love Sherlock. And of course, Doctor Who. Harry Potter. Every time I say something, scream. Good job. Good job.
I can no longer say that. Created a dangerous rule.
All right, I think we have time for one.